Alright, we'll start with the donut car. 81 Camaro. Was a daily driver up until May of 2017. She looking like shit now. That was my baby. She still is. May 2017, early AM. Treaty used to sit right there. Decided to drop a limb on her during the storm. Ended that chapter of life for this bitch. So, I didn't want to get rid of it. Went behind with the insurance company thing, bing bang. Came out, still in possession of the car. After everything was said and done, they didn't want it. They like, fuck it, we don't care. So, strong transmission. Strong, you see the 350 or 400. I'm not sure, I ain't looked at the numbers. Rear end, beast in here. Block in the front, 350. Beast. We're gonna stick a cam in it though. But anyway, long story short, tree fell on the car and wanted to salvage what I could from it. Once I decided to buy another Camaro, 79, to put everything into. I couldn't decide if I wanted to put the engine and tranny out of here into my 68 Impala or go ahead and do another do another Camaro, because I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do with this. So decided on getting another Camaro, 79, former flood car from 2008. Went through a couple of different hands. Nobody did nothing to it. So when I got it, it was still in post-flood condition. So we gutted everything up out of here that we could salvage. Dash, gauges, steering column, inside to out, all of the wiring harness, front to back, fuse box, all that, because everything in here was good. Everything as far as wires from that 79, I wasn't fucking with it. Because like I said, the car was underwater. Cut out a section of the trunk that was usable over here to replace the bad in that 79, if you can see it through this little peephole in the back seat support. Cut all that out, welded it in up on the 79. We'll see all this good welding I did here in a minute. Section of the floor pan in the back, took that out. As you can see up here in the front, none of this floor pan or toe board was usable, period. And I was wondering why it was so damn hot in here all the time in the summertime when I was driving. That's why. All of the heat from that engine compartment kicking back through these motherfucking rust holes, and it was coming into the cabin. Still yet, got to take this out. The shifter, that's coming out. Like I said, the engine, the transmission, drive shaft, rear end, rear springs, all that's coming out. Going into the 79. Also took and cut a section from each side of this rear quarter low to be used on that 79, because what was on that 79 was pure garbage. So we cut that out on this side and the other side. Still a lot of usable parts on this car. So once it's void of the engine and transmission and drive shaft and all that in the rear end, I have some parts going on Craigslist. Good doors, good glass, windshield, rear window. High rock wheels, all four matching. It had Riley wheels on it, but I took and put those over here. That's the fuel tank. Got a new fuel sending unit coming for that. New fuel lines, front to back on this one going in the mail on the way. New brake lines and hoses, front to back, coming for this one on the way. New dual exhaust coming. I'm gonna keep the intermediate pipes and just break off at the mufflers, stick the mufflers in there, and keep going with the tailpipes that are on here, sticking out the back dual. All of this wiring you see up here in the front, that's all from that 81. I'm thinking about doing an AC delete. I don't know if I want to do a vintage air setup in here at some point and just kind of, you know, suffer it out until I put the vintage air in there, or if I want to go back with what's original looking, which is kind of bulky with that housing for the AC. I never really liked the way that looks, so I don't know. We'll think about that one. But new heater core coming. So we did this whole front end. All this was ashy, not classy. Everything, suspension, steering, all brand new, minus the lower and upper control arms, but we did stick new bushings in those, upper and lower. We got new shocks in there. We got brand new springs in there, which were a bitch to put in, but I learned and now I know how to do them. Brand new center link, brand new idler arm. Took the steering gearbox from the 81, stuck it over here. The other one was garbage. Freshened up the looking to see who's pulling up at my neighbor's house. Basically just freshened up, you know, wire wheeled and fresh painted everything that was able to be kept up here on the front end. That wasn't safety related once it comes to steering. Freshened up the sway bar. Upper and lower ball joints brand new on it. What else we got in here? Everything you see is new. So a couple of $100 for the kit. Once again, I'm not school trained at any of this shit. I'd never taken on a project this big before, and decided to do it because I like to, you know, get hands on and do shit and learn. So here I am. Windshield's coming out to replace this seal. Bad. So we're freshening this seal up, freshening up the seat. Brand new floor pan and toe pan in the front. That side was bad. I welded that in there. Bought that brand new from, I think, Jigs. Took forever to get here. We put those patches back here in the back for the floor pan. Somewhere in there, I can't even tell where I put them in at. On this side, it was two here and one over there. So we put that in, welded that in. Everything you see up here in the front that's in place now was taken out during the gut. The HVAC box, steering column, wiring harnesses, all that shit was just a bare bearing wall. So we replaced everything. Pedals came out, all that shit, everything from that 81 to the 79. This spot back here where the seatbelt mounts, that was 8 out. We took care of that. We is me, ain't nobody else. 230 hours in this car so far, all me. No schooling, just getting busy, learning, paying attention to detail, and just doing it. And the spot that sits back here directly behind that seatbelt mount, that was bad. Took care of that. Welded, filled it in with fiberglass after the weld. Everything came up out of here, man. It was just a shell. I took it and sprayed it down, power washed it out before I got to welding. Let everything dry up, cleaned it out real good, sanitized everything. Brand new weather seals up above the doors, on the bottom of the doors. Brand new trunk seal in them. This is the section of the trunk that was bad in that video that I posted. To be a before condition. That came out of that 81 welded in, set up. A few spots to fill in with some fiberglass. That ain't nothing. It's the lower quarter I replaced, set up, waiting to get blocked down. All the rear end tail light harness, all that came from the 79, from the 81 into it. Same thing over here, lower quarters. Cut out bad, welded in the new shit, and Bondo set it. Got some more to fill in the little voids with the arrows. Block it down, get it straight. Back window is coming out. Clean up the seat. All of that's getting cleaned up. Brand new clips for the trim. Boom, put it back in there. I think that's pretty much it. I'm thinking about doing a 2010 Camaro dash setup and seats, front and rear seats from that 2010. See how much it's all gonna cost me, and you know what I got to do to get it in there. But I think it'll look pretty dope. Custom console coming front to back. Gotta have speaker set up in it. Touchscreen unit. Head unit right there. We'll end up, once the dash is back, I'm gonna block out the delete panel, the original spot for the factory radio, and probably stick a 10-band EQ in there. Custom door panels for the doors are coming. That's gonna be pretty dope, all fiberglass. And the side panels, I got pods fabbed up for those already with some 6.5s in it. And I think I'm gonna end up going with maybe 4 10s in the trunk. Couple of 1,000 watts to really beat it out. It's my first love, man, stereo. But yeah, this is where we are. Nice meaty tires. I got other rims. I got like 20s for this. Sitting down in the basement, I gotta get tires for it. Shit gonna be pretty dope. 275, 35, 20s in the back, and I think it was some 235 or 25. 35, 20s for the front, offset. So it's gonna look pretty good. But anyway, that's where we are. 79 Camaro project 79. Getting busy.